Welcome back for turn 33. This will be the August 21st, 1915 turn. Central Powers are going to be moving on up into deep into the southern Serbian territory. I'm taking Pristina now. So only two Serbian towns remain to be taken. Uskub and whichever one this is down further south. Bulgaria has joined in with the Central Powers now. See a Bulgarian corps coming up to attack. It's going to take a little bit of time for German artillery to make it that deep into Serbia. Let's see, we're bringing in some more reinforcements. In the Italian front, I'm going to try and pressure the Russians a little as they withdraw from the Carpathian passes. So it looks like the Central Powers are finally on their way towards breaking Russia. Take a little bit of time still, but the Russian army at this point is taking far more losses than they have the income to replace. It's the Mid-Eastern front. Turks are kind of shuffling back around again after losing infantry corps last turn. Western front. The Germans are going to have to start considering what they want to do with this pretty soon. You can see the odds are starting to stack up against the Germans pretty heavily. Germans are able to close the gap here. They actually managed to inflict some extra damage. They're going to start moving up and securing the approaches to Metz. See, the Russians have some interceptors that are going to help keep my airships from getting a good shot in on that HQ unit. Start moving on up against Warsaw now. Start scouting ahead a little here in the Baltic states, Lithuania, I believe. You can see the Russians have got Riga covered now, so we won't be able to make a sneak attack here. This is East Prussia again, the East Prussian front again, moving in on Vilna now. You can see the Germans are really getting the upper hand on the Russians at this point. Wow, yeah, that was a big hit. 5-0 damage. This is on the Polish front again. So all these attacks are basically putting Russia into a kind of a tough spot where if they counterattack, they're going to take losses they can't afford. If they don't, then they're continuously falling back. So basically, the situation Russia's going to be in is to try and do as much damage as possible, but keep enough forces intact to have a decent enough defense when the ultimate retreat kicks into place. Katowice is taken back. Now you can see we've got some heavy-duty artillery lined up for attacking these infantry that are below Warsaw. Warsaw will probably stand until maybe sometime in September, where things are going. Goal is by October to have the Russians in full retreat, pushing them out of Poland completely. Alright, wraps up our replay. Alright, so things are pretty hot here in the midst of summer 1915. Stay tuned for the next one.